Okay. Now I gotta do it on here. Oh my god. Okay, go off notification. Done. Turn it L sideways. Start. Don't be stupid, phone thing. There we go. Ish. Oh, that's why. My awesome arm wasn't up. Oh my god, Ermagerd. Would you stop being a dildo? Oh my god. Everything stop being a fucking dildo. Why is everything a fucking dildo today, huh? Pretty sure everything's just a walking dildo every day. Just dildos everywhere. Everybody, everything, just dildo, dildo, dildos. It's amazing how many dildos just get up and walk around, right? There. Can we stop? There we go. Stop being a fucking dildo, right? Man, I'm going to have to start painting on canvases that are the size of a fucking wall just so everybody doesn't see my fucking junk everywhere. I swear to baby Jesus. I have laptops back there behind me. Like I have two. My workhorse laptop and my internet laptop. And they have just like movies on them and creative stuff that I've been working on. And it's terrible. It's terrible. I'm like, you know what? I need to work on my laptops. Jesus Christ, it's ridiculous. But that is the curse of the creative, eh? That's what they say. It is, what is that? What the fuck? Oh. The controlled chaos, the organized chaos is what it's called, where you know where everything's at, although it looks absolutely like exploded garbage, but you have everything organized, which is funny because that's exactly what it is. I have like my shelf back there, which is organized by, God, Jesus. It's so terrible. But my shelf back there is organized by creative endeavors. My big shelf back there is also organized by creative endeavors. My whole desk back there is just like stuff I'm currently working on, which is everything. Same as like right there, which is like prop work, which you can't see that. It's terrible. The totes right here are like done stuff. It's just terrible, you know? It's like, this is my little creative space that I don't get anything fucking done in. It's great. Hey, Damien's watching. I don't know if you're actually watching right now, bro. But welcome to your first experience of probably being bored as fuck. Normally I have some pretty in-depth conversations, but not this early on. I'm just now waking up. Not really waking up. I've been awake for a long, long, long time, and that's the problem. Yesterday, my sleeping schedule was fucked. So I went to bed, and not yesterday, the night before yesterday, last night. So 2 nights ago, I went to bed, and I could not get to sleep. It was burning fucking hot for some reason. My wife has this giant fucking blanket. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like massively heavy duty fucking weighted blanket of death that generates heat, I guess. It's not even an electric blanket. Somehow I think it's a living animal that just covers up on you and then just like burns you alive. It's made out of the same substance as the sun. I don't know, but it's fucking hot. So I'm laying there sweating to death, and I'm like, fuck this. And it was like 4 in the fucking morning. And I just could not sleep for hours. I laid there and I was like, fuck it, I'm done. Satan's scrotum. It probably was. I was covering with Satan's scrotum. And I was like, God damn it. Well, Satan, your scrotum's so hot. I saw that in a porno once. Don't ask questions. But don't ask, don't tell, right? That's the rule. But it was really fucking hot. So that was 2 nights ago, and I couldn't sleep. So I got up and I went and slept in the next room with the dogs in my theater room. And I didn't sleep. I was still awake when my wife got up at 5 for work. Or I was still awake, I mean. And I got, no, don't lay on that. So, yeah, that sucked. I gotta sweep my floor anyway. Let's throw some paint in the floor. So anyway, yeah, I didn't sleep the night before last night. It sucked balls. So then I'm fucking super tired all day yesterday. I'm just like, I fell asleep in my chair here watching some Japanese guy on YouTube. I don't even know what he was talking about. It was crazy. My son comes in. He's like, Dad, you fell asleep in your chair. I'm like, oh, what? I'm like, I guess I fucking did. My bad. So I was like, all right, it's time to go, get ready for bed. And so I did. And then I couldn't fucking go to sleep. So I passed out here for like 30 minutes for a nap. And apparently that nap was enough to fuck my whole world up. And I couldn't fucking sleep for the rest of the fucking night again. So I laid there with Satan's scrotum next to me. Because I sleep under a sheet, man. I could go outside and sleep in the fucking snow with a little sheet over me. I just have to feel something on top of me. And something other than Satan's scrotum, preferably. And I'll pass right the fuck out. So I slept there, and Satan's scrotum was next to me, just fucking heating up like the goddamn sun. I'm like, fuck. And I just couldn't go to sleep again. I lay there all fucking night. Just thinking, fuck this garbage. What the fuck? So I'm afraid my insomnia is coming back. I think it's trying to work its way back into my fucking life for a couple of weeks, and that sucks. My shit drives me nuts. Not sleeping for a while. Hey, Christoph, what's up? And I'm cleaning my thing again. Again, I should really do this before I start this shit, so you guys don't have to deal with the boringness of me cleaning things. But too bad, fuck y'all. And I'll do what I want. I don't give a shit if you watch. I do actually. Thanks for watching. And but man, I'm fucking tired today too. Fuck. It sucks. But sleeping with Satan's scrotum does suck. It's way too fucking hot. I don't know what that. Man, my wife. It's like a 3-layer fucking burrito blanket. I don't even know what it is my wife's got. It's got like. It's got velvet on one side. She has like velvet pillowcases to match and like velvet sheets to match and velvet this. I don't even fucking know. It's woman stuff. You know, I'm like, give me a slab of concrete and some newspapers and I'm fucking happy. But it's like velvet. It's like super fucking thick. You know, so like if you go and crawl under it, your heat just like goes into it and then it bounces the heat back to you and double heats you up. So you double heat it up and then double heats you up. And eventually you wake up the next day cooked. Like, that's no joke. It's fucking ridiculous. By the end of the night, she kicks it off because it's too much. And we have a fucking heater in our goddamn room. I turn that shit off in the middle of the night. I'm like, fuck that. Like, you're crazy, woman. I mean, she is a woman. Oh, sexism. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all week. And dang it, she wasn't around for that joke. I do like making funny sexist jokes with my wife around because she gets mad at it. She's a feminist. And can a feminist and a misogynist live in the same house being married? Find out next week on My Marriage. And but it's good times. We enjoy it. I enjoy it because it's hilarious. I don't think she enjoys it quite so much because I'm an asshole, but it's fun that way. It's fun. Mm, mm. Your pecker ends up being like a 7-Eleven roll or cooked hot dog at 4 a.m. Dude, it does. Holy fuck. I'm all, man, something smells like a burnt hot dog. I'm like, oh, it's my crotch. Gross. And I gotta go take another fucking shower and shit. It's disgusting, man. It's fucking moist everything. It's fucking filthy, dude. Like, how the fuck, you know? Like, Jesus, nobody needs that much fucking blanket. Calm the fuck down. Like, how? Women, you know, I know that there's a huge uprising now in the trans conversation. I'm not going there with this today, but everybody's like, oh, trans rights, equality. You know, there's no difference between men and women and all this other weird stuff, right? Not weird stuff, but you know what I mean, like progressive stuff. It's weird in the consensus of modern times from 10 years ago, but it's a change of stuff. But men and women aren't different. There's no difference. There is too. Their internal thermostat is broke as fuck. God damn, that thing, somebody just like kept fucking with like kids. That's what it was. Kids, genetically. They're fucking eggs in there, just like, let's fuck with the thermostat. Wee! And then it just broke. It just broke the fuck off. Because no, women have some fucking weird ass differences when it comes to their internal fucking heat source or fucking whatever the fuck they use. We're on old fashioned fucking burning fucking wood to keep warm shit. They're on some kind of thermal genetic fucking, I don't even know, space age technology shit that burns 15 times hotter. And we're just like, okay, that's too much. Calm down with that shit. And they're like, nope. Like, goddamn. You know, boys are from Mars, women are from the sun. They're from the fucking sun. Don't listen to that old women are from Venus. No, or penis. Technically, women are from penis. That's not a planet. But, you know, on a genetic level, women come from penis. So all those feminists can be like pissed all they want, but they came from a penis. Literally came from a penis. So, I bet that makes them really mad on like a deeply emotional level, somewhere subconsciously. Not even subconsciously. I bet they think about it all the time. That's what makes them mad because they hate penises so much. And then they're like, I came out of a penis. I'm so mad. I think I'm going to use that next time one of them gets mad at me. I'll be like, you came out of a penis. And I'm going to just drop an invisible mic. Nah, fuck that. I'm going to carry a microphone in my pocket with me so I can pull it out and just be like, and then walk off. That's what I'm going to do. It'll be amazing. I'm like, fuck you, you dumb fucking asshole. Okay. So I got to fix you. You know, I never really, of course, too much fucking black. I never really made it a point to show where my light source comes from on this, but I never really do on most of my art. So that was a mistake. There we go. Blended that in just fine. With the rest of it right there. Now, if you were here yesterday, which you weren't because nobody that's on here right now was here yesterday, you'd recall that I made a giant butthole on my piece here. And that is this little doodad right here, which I have to correct today because I didn't really intend on having it be a giant butthole. Now, I know you can't see half the details. I really wish this was like right the fuck there. But if it was right the fuck there, I would be like, I can't see what I'm fucking painting. So that kind of is dumb. But originally this is going to be like a vagina, right? Because I wanted some femininity, I wanted some Eminem to it. But then I realized I made a cave. But if I make this a vagina, then that's going to be a giant gaping butthole. That was my mistake yesterday. I didn't think about that. I don't want this to look like some kind of terrible porno. So I'm thinking about making this entire thing a giant vagina, which I didn't intend on doing to begin with anyway, because I didn't want it to be a blatantly obvious giant vagina. You're really about 7 shades away from being Santa. Fuck you, man. Yeah, I know. I also got this gut going on now. This big old gut. It's terrible, bro. And I know it is definitely like, if only I'm getting some like gray hairs and shit now. These fucking, look, there's one right there, I think. I gotta pull that motherfucker out right now. Oh, did I just get you? No, fuck you. Come back. Come back. Anyway, I took 2, but that's okay. Sacrifices must be made. Look at that. Fucking gray white hair, man. Fuck that shit. These damn kids stressing me out. I'll be fucking, you're right, I'll be fucking Santa in no time, dude. Well, here's the great thing, besides being fat, because that sucks. But if I ever do become like a Santa Claus looking motherfucker more than I already am, dude, I'll totally dress up as Santa. And I'll run around and break into people's houses at night and like be like, ho, 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 kids, and leave them presents and shit. That'd be awesome. People would be like, thanks, Santa. 911, 911, 911. But in the end, it would be a good charitable thing. I could be like, hey, kids, have some presents. And now I would totally like pretend to be Santa all the time just to bring some kids good cheer. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, hey, kids, like all year round, I could just like be Santa. I'd be like, yeah, nah, I live here. This is where I actually live. I don't really live in the North Pole. That's what I tell people so nobody bothers me. And like give little kids hope and magical feels. You know what I mean? My wife's like a terrible human being. My wife tells our kids Santa's not real. She doesn't give them any kind of hopes of anything magical in life. And I get that because I want to be realistic to my kids. And this spawns from her hatred for religion, though, and her anti-Christianity that she is. And but I tell her, I'm like, kids have to have, Seatown is like the ghetto part of the North Pole. Yeah, I can see that. But I want the kids to have some kind of childlike awe and wonder in their life, So I tell the kids, no, Santa Claus was real, and he was. It comes from a legitimate person at one point in history. You can look up the history of the actual Santa Claus and learn a whole lot of interesting stuff. But as of now, yes, there is no legitimate Santa Claus caricature guy that runs around doing that. And that kind of sucks. So I'm like, man, if the opportune ever presented itself, sure, I'd totally be a real like Santa Claus character. Just to give those kids that awe and wonder that their parents are like, no, Santa's not real. They'd be like, no, he is. I just literally saw him, Mom. They'd be like, no, you're full of shit. Oh my God, that is Santa Claus. And I'd literally act and tell them I am actually Santa Claus. And that way the moms could shut the fuck up and let their kids enjoy their fucking lives, man. Let the kids have a little bit of awe and wonder in life because they need it. I mean, this world's a shithole of a place. And those little kids are going to need something to give them hope, And let's be honest, if your parents are Christians or of any real religion, and they're convincing you to believe in God, and this is not a stab at Christians, this is not a stab at any religion, this is just what I'm saying, and I'll fucking say it to anybody because, that's how I am. If they're going to make you believe in a questionable imaginary friend in the sky, then they can let you believe in an imaginary fat guy who brings you fucking presents. Fuck off. You know what I mean? Well, God's real. All right, cool. Well, Santa was real too. The end. So let the kids have some fucking magic in their life. God damn. So my youngest still questions if Santa's real or not. She's still always like, I don't know, Dad. Santa might be real, but I know you guys bring me presents, and I'm all, believe what you want, sweetie. Just believe in what you want. Enjoy life. God, that's a little dark. Fuck you. I just went over this yesterday, you fucking ass cock. dick swizzle. My problem with this whole thing is I'm trying to darken quite a bit of this to kind of pull it back a little because it's a little bright. And I do want it to stand out, but I don't want it to stand so far fucking out. Whereas at the same time, it's kind of being a shithead to me. Quite the shithead to me. Indeed. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, dude, if I end up becoming a Santa lookalike, I'll totally, except for the nose ring, I'll just be like, nah, Santa's a badass, kids. I'm like, fuck that. But I'll totally go Santa Claus on kids' asses all year round. Just run around being Santa Claus, dude. That way those kids have some sense of awe and wonderment in their life. Give them a little bit of happiness, you know? And then go back home to their asshole parents and, you know, dick bag friends and shitty school life and be like, man, life's garbage, but Santa's real. I knew Santa was real. Fuck you, Dredge. And I just saw you pop up right there on my screen. Oh, I'm watching your tits. Ah, dude, my titties. Nipples. But not Santa. I'll be Santa soon. You know, I'll sit on Dredge's lap, though. That's what'll happen. So, Dredge, you gonna ever come back over and not get almost killed by me? Because you just stopped by at some point, not dressed as a fucking crackhead that lives behind me somewhere that I questionably will stab in the fucking face. Still sorry about almost killing you there, but you almost deserved it. And remember how you always would say, oh, I need to stop fucking with you. One day it's going to get me fucked up. Or, you know, you really need to stop trying to fuck with me, bro. I mean, I really don't want to be the one responsible for that news report, you know? That would be bad. I still don't know who that one dude was that was with you either. See, I'm down with those little details, and you can't even see the fucking details. I'll dress as someone else. Dude, do not dress as someone else, bro. I'm going to, I swear to God, Dredge. Do you not learn your lessons? I came out with an axe with the intentions of chopping you into pieces. I don't know who the fuck this is. Prepare to die. And you're like, ha ha ha, I'll dress as somebody else next time. It'll be hilarious. No, Dredge, that's not how this works. You don't do that. That's how this works. Safety first. When dealing with people like me that go, you know what? I don't know who that is. I'm going to go hit them in the face with something sharp. He'd just shoot you. He'd be like, you know what? I don't know who that is. Click. But, you know, I'm not a big gun fan. So it's because I'm not really good at them. I'm really good at sharp things, though, bro. So, see, once the bullets are gone in the end of the world, people like me are going to, like, own everything. Although, yeah, I know. People are going to argue and say, oh, well, people like you will be dead because we'll have shot you all. No. People like me also know how to wait till the bullets stop. Because then you go, oh, yeah, the bullets are all gone now. You are too dark, aren't you? Boop. Yeah, you are, I bet. So let's use you somewhere smarter for a second. Oh, way too fucking dark. You're fucking... It's like a bad Muppet character. But see, for some weird-ass reason, this stuff loves to be extremely fucking retarded to me. So I'm just going to darken all this up at the tip. Bring it all down. Maybe that'll help with what I'm going for here. I just want to kind of blend in. No, that was too much, you fucking tard. God damn it, you fuck stick McGee. Just need a little bit at a time. That was too much at a time. Fuck you, you motherfucking piece of shit. Fucking hate your dog. I yelled that once playing video games. Don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. My son cracked the fuck up, though. He lost his shit. I was so mad and I couldn't win. I was playing Hollow Knight. And the bad monster guy kept kicking my ass. And for some, I don't know what it was, but that was my insult, was I hate your dog. And my son was like, dude, what the fuck, Dad? That was hilarious. I was like, man, first thing that popped into mind, I hate your fucking dog. What the fuck is that? What in the fuck is this weird thing right here? Looks like a smudge. Some darkness. I wonder if somebody smudged something on that. That was not there before, and it looks like a pretty solid line. Huh, interesting. Fuck it. God damn it. But, so, Steven over there, your Facebook gets shut down a lot for your opinions on the world, even though you're just being red flagged for a lot of stuff that isn't, just because you're you now. You're targeted, you know that, right? And you're going to undergo the same treatment that I did, because I got flagged and all kinds of stuff for some stupid shit I said. Well, actually, it wasn't even stupid. It's too dark. I found a interesting situation in Stillwater. For those who don't know, it's a town near us. That was a bundle of sticks that was a dude from Africa he had in his yard, right? Well, over there, if you don't know, a bundle of sticks is called an FAGGOT, right? And that is a real thing. So I took a picture because I thought it was neat that this guy did that. And I said, hey, look, everybody, at this, bundle or this FAGGOT. And I got in a lot of trouble for that. And I got banned and all that stuff. Now, he wasn't in the picture. Nobody was in the picture. Strictly the sticks bundled up. But I got into a lot of trouble and banned and shit like that. What's funny is, after that little abandonment, Steven, this is for you specifically, all my audience got restricted, and a lot of my privileges got revoked. So nobody saw, nobody was updated, nobody was subjected to me, and that sucks as a entertainer, as a guy who seeks attention all the time from the world around him, as I do apparently, or anybody who's trying to advertise what they do, YouTube channels or just anything that we do, again, as entertainment. So I'm sure that only a handful of people are really seeing your shit. You probably have somebody tattling on you regularly, or you're flagged like thick, and you're getting there's something that's watching you, dude. And that sucks for you, because they're gonna shut you down completely at some point, bro, just for being an asshole, which I'm all for. I think being an asshole is hilarious. Because I am one. Man, I say speak your fucking mind. Fuck people's feelings. You're not responsible for other people's fucking feelings. They need to fucking learn how to deal with feelings. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Everybody should learn how to have fucking negative feelings. Everybody should learn, that guy said something I don't like. Okay, well, this is how to process that. I don't like it. Fuck you, bro. You know, the difference between being an asshole and being honest. Oh, 110%. And okay, that's true. And that's why I tell people I am honest to a fault. I am honest. People don't come to me for advice. They come to me for the truth. And I used to have quite a few people that would call me a guru because they would come to me for advice. There was a friend of mine. She found me on Facebook after our MySpace days because we'd lost contact. I'm not an optimist or a pessimist. I'm a realist. That's what I say too.
I got a question for you.
I got a question for you. Why is your wrist? Why you got a wrist?
One of my tendons was hurting really bad, so I didn't want to pull it all asleep.
Okay. Well, Pet Noodles. She's wanting you to pet her. And what is your question on live?
So birds, right?
Birds.
Pet your face. Man.
How do they fly?
No, not how do they. Ouch. How do they? Ouch.
Okay, birds.
Birds. So I noticed whenever you wouldn't stop talking to Jeremy Knight, the guy from Perseus.
Yeah.
I remember. I was trying to tell you, but you would stop talking. So
right, I never do.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So I was noticing birds.
Yeah, you noticed some birds. I get it.
No, listen. They just popped into view. Like you could see them slowly coming. No, it was just like they were there, and then they flew a bit, and they were gone. Like I watched the entire thing. It was just like pop, pop. I can't explain it really, but they just disappeared literally. So I was thinking maybe vision only could see so far. So they'd come into view, and then just disperse out of view.
Okay.
There's an entire pack of them, and then when I watched outside just now, I had an entire pack of them. About half of them disappeared, and then the other half disappeared, and then they all came back.
Whoa. I mean, that's a good point. I mean,
why?
Probably because the further away they get, the smaller they get. Until perceptually speaking, you're probably not going to be able to recognize the shape of a dot that small.
No.
Yes?
No.
Yes.
Don't try to act all smart, Dad. No. They have
invisibility cloaks?
Yes, they're Harry Potter, Dad. Harry Potter birds.
All right, that's a good theory.
Hedwig. That's what I saw.
That's a good theory. I'm pretty sure they just get too small.
No, because they're the same size and they go pop out of view.
Huh.
Yeah. You should watch something.
Maybe you should go take your morning meds.
Before I see kangaroos again.
Maybe go take your morning meds, son.
Dad, you should go bird watching with me sometime.
Maybe we will later.
Okay.
Okay, now go take your morning meds.
I will.
So anyway, yeah, I'm a realist too. Hard fucking core. And like I was saying, there's a lesbian chick back on MySpace days, right? And she would come to me and ask me advice about all kinds of shit. And I mean, I was straight up with her about everything, as I am with everybody. And sometimes it was some mean ass advice, but it was real advice because that's what people need to fucking hear. The problem with people is this. People don't want to hear the truth because the truth is scary. The truth hurts your feelings. The truth is bad. People want yes men. People want people up their ass telling them, you're doing a good job. You're making the right decision, even when you're not. That's the fucking problem with the human existence. That's the problem with social media now. It's the problem with social interaction in general, period. People have always wanted to be surrounded by those who just tell them they're doing a good job, not people who are calling them out on their bullshit saying, bro, you're a fucking moron. That bitch. Red flags. But we do that to our friends, if they're our friends. Problem is, people don't listen even when you tell them the fucking truth. And that's the problem because people are engineered to say, no, I'm right. Fuck you. So even when you're calling your bullshit, you're saying, nah, I think they have alternative motives for telling me that. Maybe they want to hook up with that chick. No, you can literally look at the red flags and go, But then you look at that vagina pic and you're like, and that's all that matters. And that sucks because people are fucking dumb that way. So I'm not a optimist. I'm not a pessimist. You know, I'm also a realist. And the problem being a realist, especially in today's times, there, Steve, is that we're hated more than anybody. And we're shit on a lot because, we're honest. And it is hard being honest. And I don't lie. I do not lie. It is not within me to do so. And I can't do it. So when people ask me factual, the chick, by the way, the lesbian chick, she found me on Facebook. And she was like, "Oh my God, it's been so long." And I'm like, "Yeah, how's life?" And she's like, "Oh, it's good." But we reconnected and stuff like that. But she hasn't really needed my advice. But she still thanked me for like all those years ago, like 8 or 9 years ago or something like that. She was like, "Man, thanks so much. You helped me through so many hard times just because you weren't feeding me full of bullshit. You weren't blowing smoke up my ass like everybody around me was." And I'm like, "Thanks. That's why I'm here. That's why I do it." People come to me. They don't ask me for fucking. I tell people too. I won't give you advice. I'll give you the fucking truth. So you better fucking walk into this with an open fucking mind, knowing I'm gonna tear into your ass. I'm gonna let you know you're being a fucking idiot if you're being a fucking idiot. I'm not gonna tell you happy patty cakes, rainbows and Skittles coming out your ass bullshit. I'm gonna tell you you're a fucking moron. Get the fuck away. Do this different, or here's how you're fucking that up. Whatever. But if you're doing a good job, I'm like, no, you're in the right. You're doing a good job. Fuck those assholes. Don't really fuck those assholes. But you know what I mean. And but yeah, it sucks, dude. Because people like you, you speak your mind, you speak your truth to what you believe, and then to other people, you're a fucking douchebag. I am a douchebag though, because I have no finesse. I'm very blunt, very forward, very straight up, very factual, very matter of factual with it. Where I'm like, nah, I don't have time, to sit there for an hour and patty cake it down to a pretty little pristine cake and deliver it. No, I'm just like, here's some fucking ingredients. Fucking make your own cake, you fucking idiot. That's how I do it. I'm like, good luck. I don't fucking want to deal with your bullshit. I got my own life. Fuck you. So, in that, I just keep fucking up with my fucking stupid shit, cause I don't know how to fucking do this. I find singing songs helps you to feel less stupid while you're singing a song about being stupid. It's a lie. It doesn't help you at all. You still feel stupid as fuck. God damn it. I mean, it's all right. I should probably stop. I should probably stop fucking with it and just leave it looking shitty as it is. Oh, I'm an asshole that if someone refuses to listen or is headstrong or what they believe in, I will mock them into hating me. It's just offensive. It's just a defense I've mastered. Oh, if somebody doesn't agree with me, I just mock them because it's funny. That's all. Like my wife and I disagree on a lot of stuff when it comes to, well, we don't really disagree. We actually agree on almost everything. It's just she thinks I'm disagreeing because the way I put it. So then I make fun of my wife because it's funny to make her upset. But I mean, not like really upset. That sounds terrible. That sounds really, really horrible. The hentai tentacle porn painting is looking nice. Oh, well, thank you. It's actually much more deep than that. It's not hentai tentacle porn. That's in my search history. But no, we agree on almost everything. But the way I put it, she tends to think I'm disagreeing or something. I think she just likes to argue with me. But it keeps the things spicy, so it's okay. I have to rile her up because it does make me laugh when she gets super pissed for no reason. I'm like, why are you even mad? She's like, I don't know, because you're an idiot. And I'm all, I mean, she's not wrong, so I can't be mad at her for that. But like when it comes to politics and things like that, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So if you just say the word Trump, she just goes off because she hates Trump so much. And I'm like, but, and she's like, no buts. And I'm all, yeah. Or the flat earth thing. Oh my God. All I got to do is say this. And this is my point on the flat earth thing is I'm not saying the Earth's flat or round. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. All I say is it's a perspective thing. I personally don't know. I've not been a fan of a few years of Trump, and but on the flat Earth thing, I have simply said to my wife, I don't know personally. I have not personally been to space to look down at the Earth and see if it is round or if it is flat. So, from a firsthand knowledge, firsthand perspective, I cannot honestly 100% say what shape the Earth is. And then my wife gets really pissed. And she's like, you're a fucking flat earther, you fucking moron, Ron. I'm like, I didn't say that. I said, I cannot with 100% absolute certainty say it is round or flat because I haven't been to space to look down. She goes, well, all these photos, all these pictures, all this evidence. And I say, the first pictures of Earth could have easily been falsified, which is fact. And she's like, how? They didn't have the ability to manipulate photos. Accurate, but here's the deal. Painters, the greats of their time, back in 18 or 1600 or whatever, right? They would paint photorealistic paintings of people. Okay? If they could paint photorealistic paintings of people, then they could paint, not them, but other people could paint a blue sphere with blackness and little white dots. You know what I mean? And they could take a picture of that or whatever. Easy as fuck. That's pretty simple to imagine happening. Now, the reason why, she goes, well, why would they have done that? Rah, rah, rah. Well, at the time, the space race was a big deal, and the dominance of space was to prove superiority as a country to the rest of the world. If nobody's familiar with that, Russia was really pushing hard, and a lot of other countries, and everybody was failing. So America had to, of course, be the big boy. So if we could prove we were there first, then cool. So, of course, we have a photo come up. Oh, here's the Earth from space, from our spaceship. Oh, here's our spaceship. They already, Stanley Kubrick was hired. He's already come out and admitted it. They've got a documentary on the whole thing where he shows footage and everything. And they're talking about it where, yeah, they created, they created the moon landing. He was hired to basically make the moon landing. And so there's a huge questionability of the whole situation. So it leaves a lot of question of if you yourself, and this is my argument with my wife, is with all the speculations and all the questions and all the uncertainties that are out there, especially with all the falsified information on the internet and all the lack of research on the internet and things of that nature, you personally cannot say 100% that you know the Earth is round or flat. You can't do it. It's a perception thing. You perceive the Earth as one way due to the information you've been given, but the information you have been given is only by secondhand knowledge. You firsthand do not know. This is my argument with her. I'm not doubting the Earth is round. I'm not doubting the Earth is anything. I'm doubting that firsthand experience is a part of it. From me, from her, from many, 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 many millions, billions of others that have never been able to see the Earth for themselves from a distance other than, hey, look, there's the Earth. That's it. Now, to some people that might sound absurd, but in reality it's not, because if you are not subjected to the Earth at 100 miles away from the Earth up, looking down at it, you cannot for certainty say, because otherwise you've only seen it in pictures, which could be falsified. Irrelevant, the big picture of, well, why would they do that? Why would the whole government do that? Why would the whole world fake pictures? Shut the fuck up. The point is the pictures could be fake. They could be fake. But, you know, the probability of them being fake is not the question. The question or the point is they could possibly be. What I'm saying is that you only know by secondhand knowledge what you know. That's my point with my wife about the flat Earth thing. And she gets pissed. She's like, the Earth's round, you idiot. The Earth's round. Earth's round. I'm like, I'm not questioning the Earth being round. I'm just saying you don't know 100%. The only way you know is by secondhand knowledge, by information fed to you from other people. Well, they know 100%, but do they? Because where did the book come from? It was just printed by somebody else that got the photo from somebody else that got the photo taken from somebody else. So that secondhand knowledge is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth-hand knowledge. You see my point? And she gets really mad about that. And I just find that kind of shit funny. That's all. So good times. I don't know why I got on that rant, but being honest was our original conversation there. And talking about how I like to annoy my wife and the Trump thing. Man, you know, apparently the Biden thing is not going to go so well either for us, though. From the news reports, which again, news is bought and sold just like a commodity. So I don't know what's true or what's not, but Biden has said that the student debt that he had promised to fix and alleviate or whatever is probably not going to happen the way he promised. And, you know, he hasn't even really got into presidency yet. And he's already going, well, maybe not. You know, I promised all this stuff, but on second thought, now that I'm the president, maybe not. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go. We might have to see how that works out. The problem with the presidency goes like this. It's a joke. It's a joke and nobody's laughing anymore. You know, it used to be hilarious. It used to be one of the great jokes of the fucking, oh man, this is so much fun. We presidents are just a big old party. Oh yeah. Now it's a scary fucking joke that's probably going to cost us our souls, our lives, and the country's livelihood. Because other countries, man, I don't know if this Joe Biden dude can handle his shit or not. He's old as fuck. He's a weirdo. Not to say that, you know, can't wait for those mandatory COVID shutdowns. Woohoo, debt and business closings. Oh, yeah, it's already. Man, there's been so many small businesses die already. And I had this argument with somebody. I don't remember who it was. It was quite some time back where they were saying, no, small business is going to make it. Everybody will be fine. Everything will be fine. I said, no, they're not. So these moms and pop shops, they're done. They're done. And I said, if anything, it's interesting because this is a corporate. At the time, I said this is a corporate created disease. Big corporates are still open, but they're restricting everybody else. No gatherings with 10 people or more. Walmart, hey, well, let's see here. You can have up to 700 people in here before it becomes against the code. That sounds good. What? What the fuck? Okay. That's completely hypocritical as fuck. So, you know, once you start kind of looking at that kind of stuff, it makes you kind of wonder. The thing about things like Walmart, yes, people need supplies, but if you shut down mom and pop shops too, or mom and pop shops only, and like littler stores and littler places, because they did in the beginning, they were very strict on everything. Like what the fuck? That you outright killing them, destroying them. Then you leave only the conglomerates, the big boys. You leave only them alive. They are the dependents. You're the dependents, and they are other. They are the only thing you've got to go to. They monopolize and won everything. You know, weird to think about that being a possibility. So when this pandemic started, it was terrible for businesses. Well, I mean, not for big businesses, but everybody else. And it still is, because I know a buddy of mine, they own a bar, and it's his mother's livelihood. And, you know, he helps his mom there. And they got shut down, and they took the time to remodel it, luckily. That was their plan, was, hey, let's remodel it. But then reopening was a problem, you know? When do we get to reopen? Oh, never? Oh, fuck. Well, we just spent everything we had to remodel it. in hopes that when it opened back up, it would be thriving. Guess fucking not. You know, kind of shit. And not the mandatory COVID shutdowns. I'm waiting for the mandatory COVID shots, dude. They're going to not have them. I guarantee you they're going to have them where not necessarily mandatory, but if you want to do blank, you have to have your shots, kind of thing. That shit right there ain't going to fly with me. And I know it's already flying with half the people of America, which is really weird to me. And I honestly do not comprehend how people would go with that. Like, at all. I really fucking don't. But people are weird. I get it. I've had family, by the way, have COVID. My sister had it. Her husband had it. My wife's middle daughter's grandpa just died from it. I had a friend of the family's sister just died from it. She's a friend of mine, a fellow artist, way better than me by far. The woman's phenomenal. And her sister just died from it. Who I know somebody really personally. Like, who? Okay, grandpa died from it. Her sister died from it. I know a few people that just died from it, like within relatively close times. But the thing about it is we're all going to get it. Whatever the fuck brought this disease upon us, whether it be government, whether it be a fucking single bat that they did not go worry about tracking down, which is completely suspicious as fuck and bullshit. Don't lie to me, government. Whether it be whatever brought this plague upon us, folks, we're all going to get it. Fact. A little fucking mask ain't going to stop it from the particles getting on your fucking eyeball. It's all connected to your nasal. It's all connected to your sinuses. You're fucked. Little mask ain't going to stop shit from you touching everything that everybody fucking touches, because even if they wear gloves and they touch your credit card and they bring it in here and they do this and they touch the next person's credit card. Well, cool. That's saving them, but you're just going down the line, aren't you? And whoever the fuck next, okay, you're just passing it on. You're just bouncing it next to, it's one of those things where you're still part of the problem. You may think you're fixing it, but are you? Are you fixing it? We're all going to get it, guys. So the thing is having this vaccination, I don't know how realistic that is. They've already started pumping it out, and in order to do that, you should have had tons of fucking trial time. Oh my God. They broke so many laws just pushing it out there because it's a pandemic. It's scary. So everybody's like, no, just do it. Just do it. We can deal with the repercussions. Here in a year, when you hear about the companies and they're like, oh, if you took the fucking whatever cure, you're entitled to compensation. So yeah, enjoy those great big old fucking lawsuits. And I'm sure they will. We're fucked. Our country's fucked. As a society, we're fucked. We are literally witnessing the fall of Rome right now. We are literally witnessing the collapse of the tyrant known as America. That is a scary time, not for America, but for Americans. It is a scary fucking time. We are going to be chopped up, bought and sold. It'll be fucking stupid. Not us personally chopped up, but our country will be chopped up, bought and sold before this is done. We are going to become, it'll be a clusterfuck. And none of us will have a say in it. None of the people will have a say in it at all. That's what's going to happen. Mark my fucking words. I'm not a fucking idiot. I see the gears of time moving, and they are not moving in our benefit. The fact that some of us have guns, good on you, because goddamn, you're going to need them. I just wish I had a big, strong, manly man with guns to save my bitch ass. because fuck, I wish I had some. I'm gonna need them. It sucks, and I know it. I know it's coming, and I know I have this argument with people. Like my wife's like, "No, it's not gonna happen." Prepare for the worst. That's what they say. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. And in situations like our current America, oh fuck yeah, you better prepare for the fucking worst. I mean, look at the state and the condition of everything we're doing right now. I mean, okay. It's terrible. Everything here is terrible right now. Oh, message retracted. I'm sure for a good reason. I'm sure it would have been a good read though, but probably for legal reasons. You're like, I probably shouldn't put that. I got a little something for you when shit goes south. Well, thanks. But man, I get worried about it all because I got kids. You know, well, your boy's old enough now. My boy too. I mean, you know, he's a fucking monster. I'm only worried about his fucking mouth. I'm not really worried about him in the sense of strength or ability. He's got that covered, but as long as he can just shut up long enough to not get found, it'll be all right. But if we entered into some kind of war on our own land, you know, like America sees war on its soils, it would be the most bizarre clusterfuck ever, I believe. You know, our state alone would be insane, because if they got this far in, if anybody got this far in to the middle of America, America's lost. That's it. America's lost. But they say that there'll never be war on our land because there's a gun behind every blade of grass, and that's accurate. However, with government restrictions always seeking more and more gun control, with the progressives, and I'm not against being progressive to a point, but with the progressives' attitudes towards, you know, a lot of the shit that goes on, you know, peace and tranquility and goodwill towards men is great, but not everybody else thinks that way across the world, especially towards us. You know, you start going toward the sandier parts of the world, you know, they're not exactly happy. They literally raise their children with bombs attached, saying, all right, you see an American, you run straight at them and ask for help, and then boom. La 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 la. I mean, they literally train their kids to know how to fucking shoot an M16 or what the fuck ever by the age of 10. That is fucking dedication, but also scary as fuck. You know, it's like, man, you know, our kids at age 10 are just worried about what gender they are now. So when you start thinking, oh, totally agree, dude, thanks. But that's scary. When you think about these war-torn nations and their mindset compared to our relaxed, laid back, we have so much free time, we don't know what to do with ourselves, so let's worry about what gender we are today. Attitude, we're fucked. Because when they invade, we're going to be too busy going, hey, you shouldn't do this, and get shot. A lot of the people today are going to be too busy trying to rationalize with someone who, A, doesn't speak English or American and doesn't give a fuck to, and B, whose mindset is kill this motherfucker no matter what. That's scary. So if we do ever see war on our home turf, it'll be a clusterfuck of insanity. We do have, luckily, a lot of just bumfuck, crazy-ass backwoods rednecks here in our area that would love to just shoot the fuck out of anything that moves. Man, fucking men, animals, fucking anything, you know. Half of them are drunk, half of them are methed out of their minds. It doesn't matter. They just, I got a gun, woo! So good on them, because they may be the ones who save America, which is funny because they're the ones everybody fucking hates all the time. They're like, you racist piece of shit. You're like, man, fuck that. I don't want nobody invading my country. But they might actually end up saving some of us because of that fucking shit attitude. You know? Like, I don't know. I don't know what would come of that. And it's a scary thought, though, regardless, because again, I have kids, and the shitty part is if it comes down to it, and we become a military zoned world, because of shit going wrong, and they clamp down on America, we're going to become militant as fuck, and they're probably going to come through these towns and come through, and they're going to lock everybody the fuck down, lock everything down. It'll be fucking stupid. And if it gets to that point, why the fuck does my electricity keep flickering? But if it gets to that point, it'll be crazy. But we are at the fall of Rome right now. We're at that cusp. We're at that moment where we're seeing America teeter at the brink, And that's what's super scary, is because we collectively are living at the moment where America is starting to go. We do live in a modern age, however, where we don't know what the fall of a great, big, super country is going to look like. The fall of Rome was disastrous. The fall of any empire has been disastrous in the past for that empire. Sure, they survived, and Rome still exists, yada 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 yada. But at the time, it was super disastrous for the people. We don't know now, with modern technology and modern civilized people, what that will entail. That's what makes it scary. It's the unknown, fear of the unknown. And that sucks, because I got kids and I got to worry about them. Anybody who has kids, you got to worry about them, because that's what a good parent does. And I don't know. I just don't know what to prepare for. That's the worst part. I don't know what to prepare for. I mean, you might have to fight your own government at one point just to survive, because the government's military might come in and be like, we own your fucking family. We own your fucking house, because legally they can do that. Legally, the government can come in and take possessions of your shit, your house, everything, for any reason, anytime. It's garbage. So if they try to do that, I would be like, sorry, bro, we got a problem. We got a problem right now, y'all. And that wouldn't go good for anybody, I don't imagine, especially not me, since, once again, guns aren't my thing. God damn it, why do I fuck up every time I'm not paying attention? Because I'm not paying attention. By the way, adding water to acrylics to do this is really complicated. Because you always look at your brush and you're like, all right, that's just enough, but not enough. And I got to get this hole deep and dark. Deep, dark hole, yeah. Make sure you see it as a hole. There we go. That's looking way, way fucking better. Way motherfucking better. That was really bad and off key, but that's because I can't really sing. And everybody that knows me knows that. Yeah. But, and Stephen, again, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, man. This isn't paranoid talk. None of it's, fuck me. None of it's paranoid talk. It's just, if you pay attention to the fucking world around you right now, you can see this shit. You can see it developing. You can see. It's not hard to see the fucking future when you look. It's really not. You just gotta open your fucking eyeballs, pay attention, and say, the most logical place this can go is fuck meville. And that's, like I said, that's just scary, dude. Not just, again, because of the kids, but just in general, to have to face that kind of opposition when we've never had to really face that. Other times in society, other times in the world, other places in the world have to face it regularly. Suck for them. But we growing up, and I'm sure you can agree with me on this one, man, we never thought, hey, we're going to have to face World War III, or hey, we're going to have to face anything like that when we watching that shit in school. You know, that thought never crossed our fucking minds as kids. And what kids think that shit? Theoretically, none. You know? Theoretically, none. You're looking all right like that. You know, it's not looking shabby. I like it. I just got to fix this whole area right here. And I think I'm going to call it pretty fucking good. I might do a little more right in here. Fuck you. But you have to think, what would I do if I was God? That's how government feels, and we are their slaves. They make the rules, we follow. Oh, I know. And that's the shit part, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Like, they can do whatever the fuck they want. We don't have any fucking say in it. We don't have any fucking control in anything. But we are allowed to think we do. You know? Oh, no. You guys totally have control. And oh yeah, you're fine. You're okay. Look what we let you do. Thanks, government. You're the best. No, we're fucked. But yet we keep saying thanks, and because the crumbs they give us is just enough, you know, just enough to keep us happy. That's how they do it, though. That's how the governments have always worked, and that's how they keep their tyranny. I'm gonna disappear soon if I keep talking. And that's not good. So, you know, let's just remember that. Okay. If I disappear, it's because of the way I talk. That's how tyranny works. You give them enough breadcrumbs to keep them happy and sated, but not enough that they become so indulgent that they believe they can take over. You know, you don't give them enough food to get them strong to take over you. You give them enough food to get them strong to, you know, take over other people, kind of deal. But I don't know, man. I mean, and if you do think, what if I was God? Because that's how they think. We are literally pawns in a bigger game that we don't even understand the rules. The rich control the game. The rich play the game. We just walk around like we believe we're free, but we're not. We know it, but we're just happy to be alive. So we're just happy to make money. We're obsessed with money. We're obsessed with fame and attention. And, you know, I'm no different. None of us are. We all seek attention. Clicks, likes, shares. Boy, that is really working out good for them these days. Keeps us all, you know, busy. Sure, there's a few woke people, handful of people that are like, oh, let's all rise up. I don't see them rising up at all. Anybody who sticks their head up gets their head blown off. Nobody wants to be the first one to get their head shot off. Nobody. So, they're not going anywhere. They're not rising up for a goddamn thing. Shut up. And that sucks because we need somebody to rise up strong against the government, against the evil tyrants of the world. We need that anonymous group. Wait, what happened to them? Oh, yeah, nothing. I'm still convinced they were a government plant to give the people hope. I really think that. Because that kind of makes sense. Give the people a little bit of hope, you know? Give the people a little bit of something to look forward to and believe in. Boom. You know? Take it from there. I think that's what the anonymous group was just kind of a government plant. Something like that. because it gave people a Robin Hood complex. It gave them the thought that, hey, something's coming. Something's going to save us. Yay! And they said, oh, here's some pedophiles. Look over here. Look at these scary guys. We unleashed their private stuff. But the government was doing all kinds of fucked up shit.
Oh my God, husband, have you ever seen the pocket Rottweilers?
Pocket Rottweilers? Man, it's not a Rottweiler. That is a goddamn one of those little pug things, and it just is painted black. I love you.
I love you too. I love my things on my seal puppy. Oh, my
Yeah,
seal
we've got our own
puppy.
Rottweiler seal puppy looking
I
dog.
love my seal puppy. Yeah, for my seal puppy.
Yeah.
My seal
She heard you talking about another Rottweiler puppy. She's like, what is that shit all about?
Okay, Spartacus. Oh, Jesus.
And then you get attacked by like 200 and
He has so
70
much static
pounds of dog.
electricity.
Jesus, you guys.
So much static electricity.
Oh, I know. They keep shocking the shit out of that stuff.
Oh, yes, booty. Yes, back to booties.
That's because of
Back to
winter
booties.
coat fuzziness. He doesn't even need a winter coat.
Jesus. He knocks me down.
He doesn't even need a winter coat.
Hey, buddy.
He needs a light, like a light jacket
Here,
at best.
Sit down. Sit down and I will pet you.
He's trying, but he can't figure out how to sit, apparently.
What are you doing?
He doesn't fucking know.
Aw, I love him. I love him. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. If you just not keep your guns up, he'll be a bad boy.
Yeah. He always has that paranoid look on his face, like, am I in trouble or something?
No, you're not
Oh,
in
no.
trouble. You didn't can anything today. You're good.
He keeps hearing that word, though, and he's like, uh-oh.
No. Uh-oh.
I hear the word, the bad word.
The bad word.
Am I going to get in trouble because I did it? I didn't do it, though. Oh, shit,
You
I don't
didn't
know.
do it.
He's like, did I do it? I don't remember.
Him didn't do it.
I do it so much. You came home a little early.
Mhm.
Kind of surprised me when you jumped in there. I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing home, wife? What are you doing home? It'd be suspicious most of the time when people are like, what are you doing home early? Like, why? Why is it a big deal? Me, I'm just, hey, what are you doing home early? I'm filming. It's weird. It embarrasses me. Unless you want
Sitting
to
here snuggling my poppers.
get in on my conversation about the government and how we're all doomed.
I mean, we get into that conversation all the time.
I know. I was just talking earlier about how I like to annoy you and make you upset at me because I talk and say stupid shit, and you're like, "You're an idiot, husband." It's fun.
It's the science denying that gets on my nerves.
It's not science denying.
How do you know the Earth's not flat?
I told you, see? But I'm not saying that.
That gets on my last.
I don't say that. I say it's
nerve.
because without firsthand experience and firsthand knowledge of being in space to look down upon it for your personal self, you only get secondhand knowledge. I'm saying it's a perspective thing. I'm not saying it's round. I'm not saying it's flat. I'm saying without firsthand knowledge, you don't 100% know. That's all I've said.
I 100% know that the Earth is not flat.
Because
Because things don't fall off the other side of the Earth.
have you been to the other side of the Earth?
No.
Then
But
you
there's
don't
people in
know.
Australia and they don't fall off the Earth.
Maybe they do. Maybe they wear anti-gravity boots to keep them stuck to the earth.
I'm pretty sure I would know that.
How would you know? You haven't been to Australia.
No, but I've met people from Australia.
Well, are they from Australia?
Yeah.
Well, where are they
said
then now?
They were from Australia.
Where are they at now then?
Probably in Australia.
No, have you met them? That means you met them. They weren't in Australia.
They were visiting America.
Oh, so they were visiting America and they weren't in Australia, so they didn't need their anti-gravity boots.
I'm pretty sure they would have said, "Oh yeah, we're not used to this over here, and not having to wear anti-gravity boots."
Well, would that
probably
have
would
come
been
up?
like top in conversation.
Would that have just come up at random? No. It would have been a normal thing for them.
Sweet baby Jesus. Somebody from Australia, please back me up on this.
I don't have anybody from Australia. I don't have anybody really watching today. Nobody cares. Except for Steve, he's watching. But I'll ask my Australian buddies there next time I talk to them. I'd be like, bro, do you guys wear anti-gravity boots? And he'll tell me, yes, we do.
Anybody who lives in the southern hemisphere.
So Mexicans?
No, Mexicans live in Central.
Do they? Because the hemisphere is like right here, boop, and they're below it. What's the hemisphere? I forgot.
So the equator goes through like.
Yeah, the equator. And isn't that below that this hemisphere?
Anything,
Boom!
Mexico's not below the equator.
Yes, it is.
I think there might be a tiny little piece, but I don't even know that.
Mm.
Ecuador runs on the equator.
Your butt runs on the equator.
Fuck you. And people in South Africa, they ain't wearing no fucking gravity boots.
Because they're in Africa.
that
Nobody
diet-
has anti-gravity boots in Africa.
Well, they're not falling off the earth.
Because Africa's not in the south. It's
Yes,
like
it
over.
is.
It's
South
like
Africa.
over.
Husband, you don't know directions, do you?
Wife, I don't think you know how the flat earth is. Have you ever seen the flat earth map? All the continents are just up on top of the flat part. See? They just sit there on the flat part. They're just over from each other.
Holy fuck. No, I have not looked into that stupidity enough to look at one of their dumbass fucking maps.
It's kind of like, you know, when you look at the map on the flat thing, like the flat, this big map where it's laid out, it's just like that. It's like a flat map, wife. Flat earth, flat map. Makes sense.
Are you trying to trigger me? I'm about to punch your paint into your face. I will literally punch your paint into your face. I give no fucks today.
You're adorable when you're mad at me.
I'm not mad at
I
you.
know, when you're annoyed at me for being an idiot. It's fun times. I do enjoy it. Well, as much
Hey,
fun
brush, buddy.
as it has been, I am gonna go and get off here now that my wife's home, and it's only been about an hour, but it's been good times there, Stephen, talking and chatting, and always good, man. But we've discovered many things today, like my wife is a flat earther secretly because she gets in super. Ouch! She kicked me in the shin. That's abuse. That's abuse. It was filmed. My wife abused me.
Nobody saw that.
They didn't see it, but it happened.
You could just be saying that. Where's your evidence, bro?
Look at that. Look at her manipulation. Look at this. This is what abusers do. This is what abusers do. See, look at that. She even laughs about it. She works for the cops, so who am I going to tell people? Who am I going to? This is my life. This is my life. All right. Oh, now she's commanding the dogs to bite my testicles. Look at this. This is what I have to deal with every day. This is why I have to get off here, because she makes me so she can abuse me. All right. I will. I'll see you guys later. But I didn't really even paint much. God, I really need. I think it's almost done. I just want to fix this little part right here, and then I think I'll be overall happy. I kind of want to darken up that a little bit. I think I'll be overall happy. Then I'll move on to these guys and finish her up, and I think I'll be overall happy. Oh, Eric is the new Johnny Depp. Yeah. Justice for Eric. Womp womp. Making sure she ain't hearing that, or she'll just beat me again whenever I get off here. All right. I will catch you guys later. Probably tomorrow, noonish. Thanks. All right. Well, bye. You're just coming in at the end too. Bye. Yeah. No, too bad. You just missed.